everybody. It's showtime.
That's actually pretty good.
You have different ad libs and that.
Trust me, big up the one named Nethaneel Blake. What are you saying,
Come
dog?
on, we're welcome to ad lib here. NMB, the gal, glucose and sugar cane in a one. Hide your gal, hide your mom. Respectfully. How did that land?
I was wicked still.
Come on. Yeah.
Yeah. It was all right. So I wanted to hate on it, but you did your take still.
Yeah.
You wrote that.
No, I didn't. Off the dome.
Nah. That's written in practice in the mirror, dog. Tell the truth. You did your thing still.
Come on, like
No word of a
Eminem,
lie.
wow.
Yo, respect everybody for tuning in to another episode of Spring Culture. I'm Anson Henry alongside Nethaneel Blake. Diamond League Finals have approached already. I think that this is going to be a very interesting episode because we're going to really get into the Diamond League Finals more than I ever have in the past. I think that I want to amplify it more so that meets mean more after Worlds. And it's changing my perception of it. So I'm actually approaching it in a way where I actually am looking forward to this meet. It's not just like a trail off meet.
In essence, you're standing on what you said prior and believe in your own hype.
That's kind of my MO. It's kind of my MO, believe my own hype still.
I feel that.
I think I should write that. I should get that tatted, yo. Believe my own hype.
Do you even have any tattoos?
No,
That'd
be the first one.
No, don't start with that.
I'm clean canvas.
Me too.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Respect.
And we both went to school in the States, so there's a lot of pressure for that.
Yo, trust me, dog.
LSU was like tattered university.
The real talk, but like when I got my ears pierced, I was kind of pressured into that.
You got your ears pierced late.
I did. Real late.
Yes.
But back to the show. Diamond League Finals have arisen.
Come on.
We are going to talk about that. We're going to get into some of the, sprint culture. We're going to talk some sprints and what to expect. Not necessarily predictions, though I do like to take some stances so y'all know how savvy I am in this shit. But we are going to preview the highlighted sprint events and stars. Okay. Now, today we're doing something kind of new. I don't know if you guys have been following the Track and Field Network. You should be. And you should have hit that subscribe button and follow button here on Unconventional as well as on other socials. We'll talk about that. But 2KTF has partnered with the Track and Field Network. And tonight we are going to be unveiling some track and field digital cards. Now, if you're following the Track and Field Network, you'll see that Grant Holloway's card has come out. It's got a 94 rating.
Pretty spectacular.
Yeah. The talks were, people thought it was a good rating.
Nah, he's three-time world champ, right?
Right.
World number 1 3 years ago. What does he have to do to get a 99? In the Matrix, what does he have to do? Break the world record, maybe?
I think he would have to be closer to his PR, and
Oh, it's for this season then?
it's only for this season.
On current form. Okay.
Only for this season.
I like
So
that,
every
I like
card is for per year. So he got a 94 for this year, which is fair. You know what I'm saying? He didn't PR, but he's been consistent, and I see it. He came in the comments and was like, "I'm actually 4-time world champion
Indoors, I'm assuming.
indoors."
Ooh,
But it's not.
is.
We have a way. We're gonna have separate cards for
He
indoors.
is.
He didn't like the fact that I said that, but we're gonna have some separate cards for indoors. But anyways, we will be unveiling some cards tonight, and we can talk about what we think about the ratings of the people that we go through tonight. It's gonna be a pretty interesting start of the show. Also, got to give a shout out to Heartbreak. Big up to one named Heartbreak.run. Yo, I've never seen a website with .run before. That's a serious thing, yo. Not .com.
That's a serious domain. That's commitment to the
That's
cause.
serious, yo. They're in it, dog. .run?
I got an icebox where my heart used to.
We're not gonna do the singing thing no
I
more.
see,
Let's stay away from that. But yeah, so Heartbreak.run. If you need any kind of apparel, gear, footwear, all the brands, you go to Heartbreak.run. But guess what, Nethaneel Blake?
NMB?
You go there
Yeah.
and you enter the code Sprint Culture. You get 15% off anything.
For all those getting ready for winter training or want a new pair of shoes, a tire, what have you, I think that's serious stuff. Cost of living's gone up, but we're helping the cause.
Yo, Sprint Culture's bringing you 15% off, yo.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? All your apparel, and yo, imagine you better hurry up and get them super shoes.
The supers.
Yeah, imagine you're giving up tenths. You better get those tenths back.
The old heads say, back in my day, will show us.
Trust me. Heartbreak.run. Go get more bounce to the ounce.
You're on one.
Yo, I'm
You're
kind
rolling.
of
You're
I'm kind
rolling.
of doing my
That's
thing.
actually pretty good. cool.
Kind of doing my thing. Big up to what them know allow. So yo, check this
Throw
out.
that line, bro.
Respect. Okay, so you guys know we have guests, and tonight we have a very special one. You know what I'm saying? We like some female energy in here every so often. You know what I'm saying?
Too much testosterone.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We gotta lighten it up a little bit. So joining us today is none other than 13-time medalist. 13 times, Bridget?
Yeah, that's a lot.
13-time medalist, 400-meter runner from back in the day.
Oh, nah, I think she's still present. She
She still
retired this
runs
year.
a little bit,
She
though.
officially retired this year, right? If I'm
Yeah.
correct.
Yeah, I thought she retired a long
So you
time.
can't say back in the day because I feel like that's too nostalgic. She's still present in the current fans' thoughts.
I wonder how she feels about that.
We gotta ask her.
We gotta ask her. But big up the one named Natasha Hastings. Let's bring in Natasha Hastings up in here, yo. Natasha Hastings. Hastings. What's going on? I think you may. Are you muted right now? Are you muted? Might be
Am I muted?
Oh no, you're good. You're good. Tash, what's up, yo? What you saying?
What's happening?
You excited for the
There's a
Diamond
little
League
sting
finals?
to the back in the day.
Oh, there was a sting.
A little sting. But it
For
is
real?
it is back in the day. I'm fully retired, a year now retired, so
Just a year. Do you miss
it's a
it?
year. No.
Not at all. Not even a little. No aspect of it.
No.
Really?
The competition part of it, but training and maybe the traveling, but
Yeah. Eh?
no.
I'm interested in your thoughts on this. Last week we were talking about how when you're rolling, basically you have your own room, and when you stop rolling, it's a pretty clear indicator that you don't have your own room no more. What do you think the edge should go to when it comes to people having their own rooms? Should it be their status and name because of past accomplishments and medals, or should it be based on current statistics?
I think a little bit of both.
Say there's one room and you gotta give it to the person with the medals and status or the person with the current stats.
I don't even know that it's a stats thing more than who's putting butts in the seats, right? Like who's the moneymaker? Because I mean, we've had some athletes that is a name and they're not necessarily like the number one seed, but people did come to see that person. So if I'm bringing money into the track meet, I feel like I should have my own room. I feel like I should get those perks that if I'm helping pay for the meet. You follow?
Even if you're not running fast.
Even if you're not running fast. But I mean that applies too. Like there's some like Olympic champs or world champs that aren't necessarily running fast at the time, but they still get their own room because they're Olympic champ or, so so if I'm putting butts in the seats, I feel like I should get my own room too.
I hear that. One of my questions, if at post-race at Diamond League Finals, I'd ask people if they had their own room, the people who won. I'd want to know if all the winners had their own room.
You are messy. They're not thinking about that.
I just want to know. It's after the race, so they won. They're probably happy. I want to be like, yo, did you have your own room?
Are so programmed that they wouldn't even know how to respond to that one.
I think they would.
I
And I
think
think
they
if
would.
they didn't have
I
their own room,
would.
they'd want to say, like, I ain't had my own room, and I still murdered these cats. Y'all suck.
Yeah.
That's the energy they should come with.
Yeah.
But to each is their own, innit?
Yeah. Viewers, I'm going to try and keep up with your messages as best as possible. You know I get caught up in the conversation, but I do love y'all interaction, and y'all can talk amongst yourselves about what we say, but please participate in what we're talking about. We're going to move into, because of our guest, our first event to talk about is going to be the 400-meter women. Tasha, last time we spoke, I actually know the very first show you were on, I said pretty bluntly, the 400-meter women is boring. I don't feel anything when I watch. And I gotta be honest, I'm back there again. Now, not hating on Marlady Paulino, she's doing her thing, but there isn't a story here. When Sydney was in the picture, dog, like I was hyped. Were you not hyped?
Yeah. More gravitas.
Yeah, I was kind of like, yo, what's she gonna do? And yo, Paulino has some competition, and it just seems like Paulino's kind of running through the competition now and just kind of having her way. Like, what are your thoughts on the status of the four right now?
I didn't know that the 400 was in this meet until you just said that we're gonna start off with that.
That says it
event.
all.
The time league finals, she's not. They might as well just not even done that.
You
Yeah.
haven't forgot about the event, don't worry.
At every other race, like trying to get an idea of the entries, and I went completely over the women's 400.
Serious.
Good thing.
It's not. I mean, I think Paulina will win, but she'll probably run. I don't know. Will she touch 48? She doesn't have to win. I don't think.
Yeah,
if
she
she wants
doesn't.
to
I mean,
to
she's
me.
a clear second ahead of. Well, there's a 49.4 in there, but
Listen, I wanna make a plea to Sydney McLaughlin, Shawnee Miller-Weibo, Salwa Aid Nasser, even the thing Mo. Make
dabble in it.
the women's 400 meters great again.
But what is it missing? How do we have a 48.7? And I mean, she is a runner, but Sydney's not a battle. But we want to see Sydney run. Who challenged Sydney in that 400 at the trials?
No one at the trials, but I think Paulina would have given her a good run.
Okay, but my point being, no one challenged her there, but we were all excited to see that race. Why are we not excited? We have fast runners in this race. Why?
I see what you're saying. She's a figure. She drew us in because she's a figure, not necessarily because of anything else. Well, that's why we watched. Because, yeah, I mean that's one thing. I mean people can create characters. Like that's something that people have at their disposal that they don't always take
But I
advantage
think
of.
that's our responsibility now, as there's space to create personalities for athletes in the sport that the mainstream media aren't picking up. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if the athletes aren't going to do it themselves, we can surely help them, right?
Yeah.
Because you can be introverted on the track and still have a brand. Do you know what I'm saying? Not every superstar is loud. Do you know what I'm saying? But my lady, she's by far like the most elite person in this field.
Yeah. Big up my lady Paulinho. She's mean, yo.
Boy, if you don't get
Wrong one.
That's the
Need to sign.
yeah, but that was good. That was good.
It was good, right? Okay. Since you said it was good.
We're just having fun with this now.
Yeah. So yeah,
Take
I
that
think
out
it
of
is
your
our
mouth.
responsibility to build some characters and stories and stuff like that. I think this one's a tough one though.
They say the volume up a bit more. I don't know. People saying the volume's low. What's going on with the volume?
The volume. It could be the volume on your guys' computers.
Turn them dusty
You
speakers
just
up.
you got louder from me, so
Okay, cool. So yeah, I think that Paulinho is gonna win, and I think that that's pretty much how far into the story I'm willing to get. We got like an hour.
I'm
and a
gonna
half
say
to do.
Paulino. Sade, is it Sade or Sada?
She's talented.
Sada Williams.
Yeah, she's talented.
Sada. Yeah.
And I think Natalia from
I really
Poland,
thought,
she's pretty
honestly,
good. Those are top.
Yeah, the
Go on.
Polish girl too, and Clava.
Yeah.
Clava. Yeah. So
Okay.
Clava of one round would be interesting because she ran the mixed relay heats and final. She had the 3 rounds of the 4, and then naturally she had the 4x4. So she had a lot of rounds on her legs before getting to that 400-meter final. So
Clava
her,
ran in Brussels though.
she ran in Brussels. You said
She won, right?
that's what I'm saying. So
Yeah. Oh, she didn't.
No, the
Oh.
Belgian girl won, but Clava was the Belgian girl got
Bolingo.
her like in the last 5 meters.
Yeah.
Bolingo did win. You're right.
Yeah.
There's bare meets happening. I wasn't paying too much attention to that.
Kind of got on my time. I'm trying to stay relevant with the current affairs of the sport.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying my best. You know what I'm saying? But the biggest thing, the Diamond League Finals obviously is just something that we're going to have to see. It's here. So let's just stick to that. You know? But yeah, okay, let's move on from the 400 meter women. Be pretty clear. That was a good warm up to kind of get our feet wet as far as this is concerned. We got like our
I am
toenails.
offended.
We soaked our toenails a little bit, yo. That's what it kind of felt like, yo. I don't know if you even feel like my whole foot's wet, yo. Like half a big toe. Let's move on to the 400 meter men. Okay. Oh, by the way, 400 meter women will be happening on Sunday. 400 meter men is going to be happening on Saturday. The meets on September 16th and 17th. Check your local listings.
Is the final normally 2 days? Is this a new thing?
No, it's not. Wait.
They started that recently, to be fair. I
Last year it
remember.
was.
Yeah, because typically I remember there's some meets that didn't have a final, did it? I'm pretty sure.
Some events didn't have a
Yeah.
final.
Nah. They used to have the one meet in Zurich that never had a final, but they had the 2-day meet. I think they started that a couple
So
of years
that's
ago.
what I was
Correct
getting
me
ready
if
to
I'm
say.
wrong.
Back in my day,
Now you sound like an old head.
Brussels. I
You're
know.
killing it now. You set yourself up with that one.
Brussels. No, y'all started off with it. So, but no, Brussels and Zurich were the two finals. So it was
Yeah.
like, if the women's 400 final was typically in Brussels, and then so
The 100 being Zurich.
so
or
I guess now
respectively.
they just made one meet a 2-day final meet. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I like it over 2 days.
I think that's good though because like everyone's in one space and it's easy to follow. But once again, as Warren did say last week, let the sport be the sport. But I see what they're trying with that for viewership reasons.
Yeah. Cool. Respect, yeah.
400-meter women, blah.
Hey, you said blah.
A good blah. Because it has potential
What's
to
a
be
good blah, Reggie?
It has potential to be great. The women athletes are amazing, but there's not that captivation
star.
by the public towards it.
Boy, if you don't get
Yo, check this. Men's 400. Men's 400. I see something happening here.
Yeah.
Yo, I like what Matt does when the camera comes on him when they're introducing the lanes.
Yeah.
He just puts a one up on the screen. He doesn't look at the camera. He just puts a one like this.
He's trying to get out of the face of the camera, man.
I don't know. He's like, yo, I'm number one. Anything else means nothing, yo. Just look at the one, yo. I kind of like that.
He's
Nothing
like-
else means anything,
You know,
yo.
it's
This.
like Jay-Z. Remember that period of time where Jay-Z never looked at the camera? He only had glasses on. Like, Matt can't look at the camera. It's like a bad omen. It's like, yeah, number one. Is just, shout out MHS.
So, yeah.
It's your boy.
Yeah. There's some characters in the men's four, you know what I'm saying? I can see that going in a certain direction. But they're not
Yeah.
there yet. But, you know what I'm saying? He could put on a show there. The Olympic champion, Antonio Watson,
World champion.
world champion Antonio Watson, just in Budapest, isn't going to be at the Diamond League finals. What do you think about that? He hasn't run one Diamond League all year. Not one.
End this season in a high. It's kind of peculiar to me. Like, I wonder if it was a matter of him not having the points, him not getting a wild card, or he just chose not to go.
He definitely had no points because he didn't do one Diamond League.
So-
Tash,
Right.
do you think that if you win Worlds, you should get a bye into the Diamond League final?
I don't think so. Well, I take that back. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'll ask you again in a couple
If-
minutes to
if-
see what you think.
Yeah, I mean, if it's done in a way, yeah, ask me in a couple minutes.
Yeah.
Let that marinate. But people
Yeah,
in the
she's
comments,
here and there.
what do you guys think? If you are a world champion in your respective event, does that give you a bye, a wild card, whatever you want to call it? Is that an automatic spot to be in the Diamond League final?
Yeah, let us
Because
know your
typically
thoughts.
finals will be held on a 9-lane track, 8 people qualify respectively. Boom, do you get a lane? And then if you get a lane, what lane do
That's
you
what
get?
I was thinking.
What do you
Yeah.
bargain? Do you bargain a 1 or 2, a 8? Do you get a primary lane?
But don't you
I would say you get a primary lane.
Because agents negotiate the lanes regardless. It doesn't matter what form you're in.
even in the final?
Right.
Even in the final.
Yeah.
Naturally, the higher you are ranked, the more bargaining power you have.
Right.
But
Right.
I think world champion could bargain a good lane.
definitely,
For sure.
think they could.
Yeah. I think that was honestly my thought, that like if we're gonna say 8 makes it to the final, but the final is on a 9-lane track, then we could throw a 9th person in there.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
I think Matt's going to win. By the way, Matt's going to be on the season finale next week.
Come
live
on.
in studio.
Yeah, live and direct. So you think Matt's gonna win?
I think he's going to win, dog. I think, I kind of want... I want some characters to win. Like Vernon's a character. He'd be a cool person to be on top. Pause. And then Matt. I remember I had Matt and Jareem on live one time.
Yeah.
And they were talking. Matt just started talking shit for no reason, yo. He was just like,
Hello.
guess who's running indoors, bitch? Or no, he said, guess who's running in Birmingham, bitch? To Jareem. He's like, what are you talking about? He's like, yeah, I'm running there now because Jareem was going. I guess he thought he was gonna have an easy win, yo.
But did Matt run?
I don't think he did.
He spoke the shit though. Hey, but for real, to your point, if we're gonna go based off current form, right? Matt came second at Worlds. The world champion Antonio Watson's not there.
It is.
It is MHS, right?
Yeah.
So is he now the face of the 400 men's? Because he did come third last year, got upgraded to the second this year, and to be fair, he led the race, right?
Yeah.
375. So it's like, yeah, one pop let's go. And I feel like he always runs the rounds really well. Like in the heats, you see he hasn't given it his full effort. So I feel there's a couple cats in there that feel they can do really well as well, though. Karani James, you can never write him off.
Can't write him off.
Vernon Norwood's probably been one of the most consistent 400 meter runners this year.
On home soil.
He put something up where he's gone sub 45 11 times this year, 11 or 14 efforts.
Really?
He's run a lot of races this year, but he's a mentality monster, you know? So, yeah, man.
Any thoughts from you, Tash, on how that might go?
I'm actually gonna go Karani to Matthew, and Hall is actually my wild card.
Hall did come third.
He did. That was
Hall
a
did
race.
come third.
It's a long season for him, though, yo.
Yeah.
That's long.
It's a long season, but I also feel like he's coming off of that confidence, getting on that podium in Budapest. So
That confidence, I feel like he's probably so gassed to getting that medal there. He drank his heart out in Budapest and then, you know, probably negotiating deals, looking at dollar signs, this, that, and the third. He's probably on a happy to be here thing. He's probably made more bread than he ever anticipated. Post-collegiate championships, whatever you want to call it. I don't think he's too pressed on it.
Baby, you know what I've been noticing? I've been noticing the gold medalists from Budapest have been either winning or battling for the win. But the silver medalists and bronze medalists have been getting licks, Bridget. Like, they're getting dealt with. I've been noticing that, yo. I think it's like a thing. Like, they got the medal and they're happy about it, and they kind of celebrate it and party. The gold medalists usually look further. But some silver and bronze medalists have been getting licks at every event, yo.
One thing I will say about this field now, high quality.
There's no 43s.
Back in your day, they were running that for fun. In our day, it's not like that no more. And but the thing is, to your point, there being no
disgusted,
43s. You've got out of the was it 9 individuals. You got what, like 7 of them are sub 44.5. So that bodes for a more compelling race. You get what I'm saying? Like a closer effort. Like I feel like everyone in this field, I think 6 people feel they can win this race.
Yeah. But she sounded disgusted.
Yeah.
No 43.
Don't put that stank on it.
You said it with the tone of voice. You put the stank on it.
This 400 meter diva.
It did come out that way because honestly, when I pulled it up, that was the first thing that I looked at, the season's best. Like, dang, nobody really ran under 44 this year. Like, did that?
Matt could do it. Maybe Matt will do it. Matt, do your thing, dog.
Come on. Birmingham, stand up.
Let's meet me on the track and see if you can beat me.
All right, then. No joke.
Well, wait.
Trust
So
me.
that okay. I'm gonna shut up.
No, say your piece.
No, go ahead. What are you saying?
I'm not saying that Matt can't run 43 seconds, but to run 43 would be a personal best at this point after this long season in the Diamond League final.
Yeah, he's pretty underraced this year, though.
But could
Is
that
he
go to his
underraced?
benefit? He had an injury. He had Achilles tendonitis, so hence he couldn't really compete consistently throughout the year, and was able to perform at the championships with
Liam.
some discomfort. But he's had a little rest post champs, so all efforts on one bullet, and then naturally you're looking at the incentives that it brings. Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
And him being, as you said, under race, we're complaining about people racing too much like a Quincy Hall. So we got to pick a side and stand on it, right? Him being under race, that might mean he's fresher than the field.
Could be fresh.
Pop off the farted tree.
It'd run to 43, dog.
Come on.
I could see it. All right. So, do your thing, Matt. You know what I'm saying?
And V Nasty 47.
Yeah, I think
come
Brennan
on.
will have a good race. I can see him coming second. But let's move along. Let's move on to our first 2KTF reveal.
Okay. Drum roll. Is there a drum roll button?
No.
Alright, set. No.
That's drum rolls.
The mullet.
He's doing his thing. Like, if anyone's gonna get a 9, if you wanted to know what a 99 would be, that makes sense. The man's breaking the world record every year.
Ryan Krauser when he
Yeah.
showed the gal and go wowza. Like that one.
Yeah. So Ryan, I think, has shown dominance. You're breaking world records. You're always getting better. He's very close to his PR. Oh no, he PR'd again.
Break a world record, that means you PR, bro.
Sorry, my bad. So yeah, he's doing his thing. 99. I think it makes sense. That and a field event appearance on Sprint Culture. We love everybody.
But you know what it is? That it's overlooked how dominant he is.
No, seriously, he makes it look easy.
Maybe we don't. I don't know. I don't think it's overlooked, but I don't think it's enough credit for how dominant he is.
Yeah.
He's doing like Usain Bolt-esque
Yes.
stuff in shot put.
Yes.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And,
I would venture to say that he's surpassed Usain Bolt only because
It's a fair point.
If we go
Fine.
head to head, how many times he's actually set the world record? I mean,
Yeah.
Usain Bolt did it 3 times? Twice in the 100, once in the 200. How many times is he? I mean, every time obviously his personal best is a world record, but he's done it
yeah.
more than
Yeah.
3 times. No,
Yeah.
It sounds blasphemous in
but he's
sprint
a
culture
field
to say
event,
throw it out. Don't
so
know.
Yeah.
That's a good
I
point.
think that 2009 Bolt would be a 99,
Yeah, I feel like he's off the
but not 2013 Bolt.
Yeah,
or
he set the
15.
bar so high for himself.
I
though.
know.
He's a victim. You know when you're a victim of your own success?
Yeah. Yeah, that's the truth.
Yeah, he's like
true.
living proof.
Yeah.
What's the comments saying though, man? What do you think about
Yo, they're going in
Krauser's
right now.
slide?
Yo, it's hard to keep up with right now, but
Krauser's slide will be
Malik,
spoke
Malik,
about.
keep me updated on any comments that stand out to you, dog.
Athletes will be copying the Krauser slide. Does he have a slide? Does he have like a slide?
He does?
Is it like a movie does? Like a
I want
drift?
to see the comments. How do I see the?
Oh, there goes one right there. Athletes will be copying Krauser's slide for you. Yeah, I don't know what that is. I had an extended interview with him actually when he came to London.
Yeah.
It's gonna come out during the off season.
It's his technique because he's so big in a circle.
You need to watch them talk. So I'm not even
Shout
gonna
out to
repeat
Malik
that.
in the headphones.
I
and
won't
the
even
ones and
repeat
twos.
that.
It's his technique because he's
Hello?
so big in the circle.
Yeah.
But whatever he's doing,
I gotta be a mom for a second.
Nah, do your thing. Do your thing.
and that's what we love about sprint culture.
Yeah, yo. It's live, yo.
Live and
You
direct.
never know what can happen, yo. Pick up the one named Liam.
Come on.
So check this. I think that rating was solid. And it made sense.
Solid.
If you guys
Let's not
think otherwise-
downplay a 99. That's bloody amazing.
Yeah.
Can't say
So it
solid
wouldn't
on
be
99.
99.
So that,
I can only think of one
downplay
other
it,
one
man.
right now. I can only think of one other 99 right now. I won't say it because it might be a future card. But that's the first one for the show, and I think it's pretty accurate.
What a way to start off the cards, and whoever created that, man, shout out to who created it?
Oh, 2KTF.
Come on, 2KTF.
Go
I
ahead
like
and
that
follow them,
concept.
you know what I'm saying? And we keep it up to date with what's going on there on the Track Event Network on Instagram as well.
Cards for back in the day, folks.
Yo, hell yeah.
You want a legendary card, yeah?
You want a card, huh? Yo, your card might be done already, actually. Nah, there's a bunch of legendary ones.
Do you know we should post
Okay.
it to every guest that comes on this show so they can hang it in their trophy room.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, we're gonna. Well, can't, but it's a good idea.
We get.
Pick what year you want to.
Yeah, which year do you want, Tash?
Gold spikes. She had them gold spikes.
16,
What year was that?
16,
16.
16, huh?
16.
2016, Natasha Hastings. Okay. Let me see what I can do. Okay,
The gold spikes with the gold
Appreciate
hair.
it.
let's move on to the 400-meter hurdles, which is going to be happening on Sunday. Let's start with the women. Let's start with the women. This is supposed to be the Femke Sydney clash, and we're just not seeing it. And it's going to be hard for me to fully grasp this event until that happens. Now, Shamir Little's putting up a good fight with Femke. I rate her.
Yeah.
But we need to see Femke in Sydney, and we're not seeing it. So I think it's just a matter of if Femke is going to get into the 50-second range. Has she already? No, she ran 51.
51.45 a personal best.
Right.
She ran that this year.
Yeah.
Nah, man. I disagree with you on that, yeah, because I'm a big believer on giving athletes their flowers when it's fully deserved. So I understand Sydney's a phenomenal athlete, right? And that's the matchup we want to see. But she's presently not here, right? Whatever the reason may be, let's just give Femke her dues, man. Let's just give Femke her dues. She's been a dominant force this year. She ran a personal best without her arch nemesis. It's kind of like Martina Navratilova and Billie Jean King, right? The two giants of women's tennis. We have two giants of women's 400 meter hurdles in a sense. But if one's not present, it doesn't mean we should constantly speak about the other. I don't want to. Right now, Sydney has made
respect
herself available, so let's just give Femke her dues, man.
Femke's doing her thing.
Yeah.
But I'm the type of person who
Stop butting, man. I don't want to hear the but. She's not here.
I don't like to see people beaten to a pulp without fighting back. I want to see some fight back. Now, like I said, Shamir's putting up a fight. Big up Shamir. But I just feel like Femke is kind of just having her way. And the having your way thing is like cool every so often, but like I want to see
say
like.
That, but isn't Sydney just having her way? I mean, what's that world record?
No,
50.8?
what in the 4? Nah, I seen Marlady give her licks.
In the hurdles when, huh?
Yeah, no, I didn't. I wasn't, but she's breaking world records. So I mean, at least we're seeing that. Femke's not breaking a world record.
I'm gonna pull you up on this because you're contradicting yourself. You say done away with times, right? You said
I did
done
say
away.
that.
So why are you bringing up world records right now?
Because we're still using times.
No.
If you get rid of the times, then we can have another discussion.
Times is a metric, right? But at the end of the day, all that matters is winning.
Yeah, I agree.
Unless you break the world record, which I get is the ultimate. But
also, if you're winning, I want to see you beat someone who's actually like worthy of praising for beating, or being praised for beating. Femke has not beaten Sid. I know. But
Sid's not here, man.
But I'm saying Femke at least has shown that she ran really fast indoors in the Open 4 and that she's in great shape now. She just needs, I think that she's only going to run faster if she has some competition.
Man, this is the pre-Diamond final show, not the
We're talking about,
show.
okay, whatever. But Femke, hey, do your thing, yo. Yay. Femke dominates in whatever time. What time is she going to run?
To be fair, I think Femke does want Sydney's scalp, though.
Hell yeah.
Nah, I'm not
softening up Femke. She wants Sydney, yo. She wants that.
I do see that fire in Femke where she's like, "Come on back to these hurdles, because I'm ready to give you."
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
She doesn't. The women. All right, son. We don't run away from the battles the way the men do. So.
You had to get that in.
You're
there.
outnumbered right now, so I advise you not to get
Hey,
disrespectful.
she was
that was very, very
for that
disrespectful.
one.
Outnumbered. What did I just say? We don't run away from the head-to-heads the way the men do.
Very, very, very disrespectful. But I'm gonna be honest, dog. They do clash more than the men do. The men are dancing around each other, dog. That's just what they do.
Does that come down to numbers?
I don't know what it is, dog. Well, all I know is you're less inclined to see man's clash as opposed to the women. The women will just run. Okay, yeah, I want to go to that meet. I'll run. They don't even
Whether
think
you're
about,
here or not.
well, is such and such going to be there? Because if they're there, then I want this, I want that, and I don't want to run if they're there because
But-
this part of the season. And
Going off on a tangent now, I rate that because with the men not going head-to-head as frequent, it builds the grandeur to the event. right?
Disagree.
No, because like at the end of the day, I hate comparing our sport to other sports, right? But when it does happen, it's even more lit. Do you know what I'm saying? Dodge each other all year, and when it happens on Worlds, let's go.
I'd rather eat the food when it's hot. There's waiting for the food to yam the food, and by the time the food gets to you, it's cold.
Diamond League circuits, there's a lot of meets on a Diamond League circuit, so
My man's not racing, yo.
I don't have to race every meet.
Okay, just more. I'd like to see it more. You yam your cold lasagna, dog. I don't want cold lasagna. When it's hot.
So for the 4 hurdles, we're saying Femke, right? Pretty much.
Yeah. The men is interesting. Happening on Saturday. 400 meter hurdles, men.
Dang, that's all we got. Okay, let's go to the men.
You want to speak on it more? What you got to say about it?
Do you really want to speak on it more, Tash?
Say your piece.
I just, you just left off with, or started off with like, let's give Femke her flowers. So I feel like there's some other people in this race.
And
that need to give
Shamir.
her
I big up
flowers.
Shamir
I think
too.
Shamir. Even Anna. I think Anna coming through with a big PB this season. Like she's trying to get down into those 52s and like.
Well, from the collegiate to pro.
So.
Okay. Still in the same place that I was
and
before.
Clayton is in there too. So okay. Let's go.
Yeah,
to
I
the
rate
game.
you. You know, big up Tash for giving people. I'm a jerk, I guess.
Nah, I mean, I hear it.
I don't really think I'm a jerk. Look, I like what I like. Just choose express what I like. Tash can speak about those people. I like that. That's
No,
why she's here.
I rate them all. Don't get me wrong, but I was,
You do?
nah, for sure. You got.
I
to.
rate everybody. It's not a question of that. I'm
Yeah,
just saying,
respect-
like, if I'm gonna be like, yo, let me hold. I need the bathroom, but I'm gonna hold it because I want to sit and watch this race. I could watch a replay of that.
Nah, I'm
still.
gonna watch the race. I'm still. But as you said, as far as acknowledging everybody, yeah. But at the same time, there's a headline to be had.
I hope FMK rolls out. I think she will.
What the men saying though?
Yo, Brethren, Kyron McMaster beat the Viking.
He did.
Let's get that men's graphic up there, Corey. Yo, he beat the Viking.
And the Vikings.
Big up the one named Kyron McMaster, though, yo. I always liked him, yo. As a 400-meter hurdler, yo. He's always been around. Felix Sanchez came on the show and said the only way you're going to beat Karsten Warholm is if you go with him early in the race. And he didn't do it at Worlds, but he did it in Brussels.
These numbers are crazy, man. Karsten Warholm, 45.94.
That doesn't even make any sense, man.
Ryan Benjamin, 46.17. These are personal best at that mile. But, whew,
Everyone's there.
yeah.
All the big names are there.
Yeah.
Karsten Warholm's there. Ryan Benjamin's there. DeSantos is there.
Yeah.
And Kyron McMaster, the silver medalist, coming off a win over Karsten Warholm, is going to be there as well. Who takes that?
Do you think
Tasha.
Rye comes into this with a vengeance?
You got Rye winning.
No. I asked the question. I said, do you
Oh,
think
he comes in with
comes in with some vengeance?
You know what? I admire the fact that he went for it at Worlds. He really took it out. But that's not his race. And if he hasn't been training for that, there's no point in him doing that. Ron said Rye could never.
In the comments.
Yeah, that's disrespectful.
Okay, I'm gonna get to my picks. But I do want to say I did feel like if there was ever a year that Rye was gonna do it, I thought it was gonna be this year.
Me too.
He just seemed poised and like really focused and like had his plan. He was talking about his steps, all his things. So that's why I'm kind of like, I don't know. Does Rye come into this race with a point to prove? Karsten has now shown us that he is beatable,
True.
right? Because up until before, it was like no one can beat him. So all that being said, I'm gonna go Karsten, McMaster, Benjamin.
Yo, the way you led that was so like anticlimactic in a sense.
Yeah.
Like you were proper building it up for Rye, yo. Like you were saying on the chest, the headband hitter.
Zero have DeSantos coming to the top 3. Okay.
Oh wait.
Nah, pick a side and stand on it now.
Yeah, I'll stay where I'm at. 'Cause
DeSantos ain't gonna make
I
top.
feel like Rye comes into this race like, yeah,
I got Rye for the upset.
Really?
yeah.
I say that because,
I feel like he's gonna come in with a vengeance.
but you just gave us your top 3 and he wasn't the vengeance wasn't vengeancing,
Yeah.
and she's not.
Yeah. I think Karsten's gonna be vexed, dog.
Isn't he always angry? One thing about the Norwegians, yeah, the Ingebrigtsens and the Warholms, they're always angry.
Ingebrigtsen took licks too, though.
But he's always angry.
Yeah.
Like,
we spoke about them.
They're
They're-
epitome of bad losers.
Yeah.
But there's nothing wrong with that because a great winner can't be a good loser, right? But they're not shy with it. Like he came out and said, "Yeah, Steve Kerr had a lucky race. I had a bad race." I'm like, "Damn,
Yeah, he said he had a cold or something. He said he caught a cold.
man, Jordan flu game, man. Just come up with that, man." Like,
Yeah, dog.
but
He said he had a cold.
Rye being on that coast already, you know, he trains out in LA. That's not too far from
Yeah.
Oregon. He seemed to allude that he's been injured this year, earlier on, but now latter part of the year. Like if a man can have a disrupted season and still perform how he performed, and we can all say conclusively that at the champs he went for the win, not for the placing, and in that he may have fell short in a sense. Now credit to everyone who medaled that you know what I'm saying. So This is a race that I'm watching eagle-eyed because I feel like McMasters has the confidence of beating Warholm. Warholm feels like he's the best, and then Rye. I think Rye. You know what's crazy? Like, if you ask Rye, yeah, would you rather beat Warholm and come second, or like, do you get what I'm saying? Like, or come third and like, and not win? Like, I think.
Or win without him in the race. So win without Warholm in the race, or come second, but you're ahead of Warholm.
He'd rather come second and beat Warholm, I think, man.
he
I
would.
think
At
like,
this stage?
it's personal, man.
At this stage, yes.
It's personal. It's like, I don't know, man.
Because Karsten didn't even have to run that fast to win Worlds.
Once again, after 3 rounds, man, I think that's probably one of the most tiring of sprint events, right? The 4 hurdles. Doing 3 rounds of that can't be easy because there's no point in a race. Like in the 200, you can blast the 150 and shut down. In 100, get out for 60, shut down. 400, you can coast. But in order to get your steps, you can't shut down in this.
Yeah, but he ran 45 like that after 3 rounds.
Yeah, man. And it's on that. Did he run 45 in Eugene? Am I tripping?
It wasn't Eugene.
Was he? So everyone's got
No,
fond
it was
memories
Tokyo.
of world champs
It was
last
the
year,
year
so everyone's
before
familiar
that.
with it.
Was
So
that Doha?
Tokyo Olympics.
Was it
empty
No, that
Tokyo?
oh,
that was
Tokyo.
Tokyo.
It was
I thought it
Tokyo.
was
My
Doha.
apologies.
Yeah, he was injured. He was injured in Eugene. He
Oh,
ran
yeah,
that in
he
Tokyo.
was.
Tokyo. It was
Empty
Tokyo.
track.
So he was injured in Eugene,
I
right?
don't know. I
Indeed.
feel like to come in second and break the world record, but you're not the world record holder because you came in second. I feel like that that has to be said to put into context what Rye has had to come back from.
Got it.
And going into that race, like, and admitted, no, I'm not even gonna say admittedly, Team USA, whatever. I felt like, oh, Rye he's gonna do it, and he did it, but it still wasn't good enough.
Yeah.
Got it.
And I just
Imagine
feel
that.
like it's been hard for him to dig himself out of that. It's just that interview with Sonya, like he's got the vengeance, but I don't know if he's putting too much pressure on himself. I don't know. But that just does something to you. That like you broke the world record, but you still
Like,
second
where'd you
best.
go mentally? Like, you go into the winter saying, I bet I'm breaking the world record this year. God answers your prayers. You break the world record, but it's still not enough.
Yo, that would suck, dog. That would
That's
suck,
when you
yo.
say, God, I said, I want to break the record and win. And God said, well, you weren't specific. You feel me? Like, you got to speak particulars now. Semantics here. You asked for the world record. I gave it to you, but you didn't win.
You're right. Do your thing, dog.
Come on, I'm
You
sure.
take-
Yeah.
I'm rooting for Ryan
Yeah.
Masters, man. I feel like, you know, I'm going to be a bit biased on that. Like, they're both cool brothers, man.
Yeah. Kyron seems cool, but I think Carson's going away with this one. But it's exciting.
Nah, you see how this event is polarizing now. Like, it's like real conversation
We're
talk
drawing
about.
in.
Yeah, we're drawing it in.
Yeah. All right, check this
I
out.
mean,
Let's get
Rye
to
can
our
still
next.
do it, though.
Okay, what are you saying?
I'm just looking at the season's best. Rye could still do it. I mean, he's not that far behind.
Yeah,
He's
of
the
course.
Oh, we
closest
never said
to
he couldn't.
You got a
Carson,
chance. You got a chance.
But it's
And a
just
one-off?
this late
I
in
went
the
right for the
season,
win,
who's
by the
gonna
way.
do it?
You did?
Yeah, you did.
Okay.
You said Rye could do the upset.
All right.
Ryan Masters Warholm.
All right, we'll see. Let's get to our next 2K TF reveal. Who could it be?
Pocket Rocket.
Okay. 2023 Shelly-Ann Fraser-Price with a 91.
That has to be based on like, nah, man. I thought that's
How we
disgusting.
doing these ratings?
She's a legend.
There's a
Matrix.
very detailed equation that he goes through to come up with the
Nah, man.
numbers.
I'm not having that. Natasha, speak your views on this because I'm
This
upset.
come like them brain
91.
assignments
Why would
in-
you get
in
more than
Budapest.
91?
Go on.
What is
Why would
this
you get
based
more than-
off of?
She looks upset.
Season best. Also,
Okay,
how close
this
she
is
is
current
to.
form.
Yeah, 2023. Only
Okay.
2023.
All right.
Oh, come on. No. Not a lifetime card?
I'm
Nah.
still not having it though.
We're doing 2023.
I'm gonna be real. She is so goated, yeah. She is so goated that she shouldn't drop below like a 93.
She ran 3 races this year.
She's got
4 races.
She's got since 2008, right? How many years has that worked for me? 15 years.
Yeah.
15 years of credit in the bank.
It's a 2023 card.
I hear that, brother, but I play other games which I won't mention, yeah. And certain players don't drop her below a certain status.
I'm just saying.
Where did she come at? Worlds 4th?
Was her 4x1
She came
like
third.
considered?
She
in
came
this?
third at Worlds. Nah, man. Comments. Tell me how you think about Shelly Ann Fraser.
What do you think of 2023
The
Shelly Ann
darling
Fraser Price
of
game
women's
21?
sprints.
I
More
agree.
medals
I feel like
than
she should be
Usain
like
Bolt.
93, 95. She ran
Come
that
on,
4x1 injured.
Come on. Man.
Yeah, she did. Yo, big up the one named Liam.
It's the right rating.
Look it. Kevin says it's the right rating.
Kevin, you start watching the sport this year, man.
Man, leave the people alone. They said the last year that
91 is fit.
95. What would she get? 90? Y'all think she certified KS? She should get 95 this season?
She's grandfather then. She's a
no,
pillar
it's
of
a
our sport.
2023 card. She ran.
Listen.
She barely ran.
I hear that,
She's
but
grandmothered in.
certain things like it's like the godfather on. Okay, not saying she's
You
the
two fight up, fight
godmother.
up.
Nah, you know what? She's the godmother, right?
Okay.
And it's like even if the godmother has a year where they don't get the gold, it's her first bronze medal, by the way. Once again, a victim of her own success. But I hear it, but I don't agree with it. Yeah, that's what I got to say on that.
Victim of her own success.
All right.
That's
I'm good with it. I think it's accurate. A lot of the viewers think so too. 91 is
too
generous.
high. What?
Wow. Now you guys are being disrespectful. But it's
Where are
funny.
you guys saying this from? What
it's funny.
continent? Please.
It's not
Hey,
a first
like,
bronze.
comment, and
Oh, yeah,
subscribe.
she's not a
Put
first
the
bronze.
notification bell on. All of that.
Yeah, please go ahead and do that.
It's a second bronze. It's not her first
Yeah,
bronze.
she did that in 20.
Hey, I love when they fact check me. That means they're listening. Love it.
2011? 2011. 2011? Let us know, chat.
Let us know.
You guys know you're smarter than us. You're not smart. You're not smarter than us.
Good score.
2011.
Okay. Let's get to this let's get to
110.
these 100-meter hurdles, women, happening on Sunday.
100.
Now, Danielle Williams won Worlds in surprise win
Out of lane 1, but she's 2-time world champ. Not one,
Two-time
but
world
2-time.
twice.
8 years apart as well.
She won with a 12.4.
The Sikis.
Women are running 12.2 and 12.3. She won with a 12.4.
Don't act like she hasn't been 12.3 before. Her PB is 12.32.
I agree.
All right, then.
But in a race that hot, I wouldn't have thought 12.4 would have won. I don't think anybody did. But she's a world champion.
All right.
That's why I say get rid of the clocks. But no one wants to listen to me. But she won. Is she going to be, Natasha, the Diamond League Finals champion? The race is still hot. This race is the hottest. This is the hottest race of the whole meet.
Nia Ali, Toby Omerson, Jasmine Camacho, Quinn Kendra Harrison, Alicia Johnson, Tia Jones, Pia, excuse my pronunciation, Sky Ross.
Leave that one alone. That's
Megan
a tough
Tapper,
one, yeah.
Daniel
S.
Williams.
Yeah. No Masai Russell.
No,
No Akira Nugent.
they're probably doing full training right now.
Yeah.
I really don't even know how to call this.
This is a tough one.
But isn't it what we love?
But I think Camacho Quinn's going to win. She's a gamer, yo.
But they're all gamers, man. Nia Ali's a gamer.
Nia will be...
Nia's a championship gamer.
She is.
Yeah, I don't know that Nia's a one-off gamer. I
So-
mean, this is a
so
championship
you don't view,
race,
like-
but like a...
You don't view Diamond League Finals as like a championship.
Well, that's why I just started to say, like, this is a championship, but it's... I mean...
Let's change
What-
the culture. Let's
What
make it a
notch in
championship.
your belt does Diamond League champ really give you?
Well, you got to buy to the next Worlds.
Yeah.
If there's no one from your country that wins.
Nice bonus.
See
some money.
there? If no one from your country won, you get to buy. You still...
Right.
So,
Right.
yeah.
I think with the end in the season, that's a definite bonus.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yo, quick point. Camacho Quinn, they saw her with a new Max Fly model
Camacho
on,
Quinn.
warming up apparently.
yes,
Allegedly.
there was a picture that came out of Camacho Quinn in the new Max Flies.
Was it the knitted ones?
Nah, from the picture, let me show you the picture. From the picture, it just looked like if you thought they were bouncy before.
So question, Natasha, with this year, Daniel Williams won Worlds out of lane 1. Being the world champ, what lane should she ask for? How do you play it?
She's
How
gonna
does she
ask
how
for
does
a
she
middle
play
lane.
it? Ask
She's
for a
gonna
middle
ask
lane.
for a middle lane for sure. sure.
And remember, she's not Nike, she's Adidas, so there's that as well.
And with what you said before, like putting butts in the seats, getting lanes, is Danielle Williams, while a stellar athlete, is she putting butts in the seats?
I mean, the Jamaicans come to see their people. There's going to be a Jamaican section
Very true.
in Eugene. As a matter of fact, my cousin texted me and was like, "Hey, are you going to Eugene?" My Jamaican cousin, because she knows some people going. So the Jamaicans are going to be there in full force.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just Eugene has a beautiful track. Don't get me wrong, but I'm just saying, like, are we getting tired of seeing meets in Eugene?
No, because Hayward Magic is real, but should the final meet be in Eugene? I feel like there's a bigger crowd in Europe.
How did that happen?
What,
Do
Diamond
we
League
know
final
how
in
that
Eugene?
happened? Yeah.
Diamond League final in Eugene, or Eugene having a track like that?
You Diamond League. I mean, we know why Eugene has the track that
Right.
they have, but how did the final end up in Eugene?
Very good question.
It's
It's Brussels or Zurich. How did it end up in Eugene?
No idea. How do you not have it in one of those places? Brussels. Did you see the crowd in Brussels?
it's always like that.
It was Matt and Zurich.
Brussels is hands
And
down
London.
one of my favorites.
London is
Yeah, London Stadium.
I think they should have it in London every year.
I spoke to Vernon after he competed at the London Diamond League, and he said he's never run in front of a crowd like that. And I scratched my head. I was like, "What do you mean?" But
That's regular to you.
running in London, for the most part, yeah, man. I feel like we go out there and we support. We love our events, and Eugene's in the middle and anywhere. Like, come on, it's in the boonies, man.
Hard to get to, yo.
It's expensive. It's over. Yeah. And you listen, I'm not here to bash it. Nonetheless,
You're just saying what you see. It's
Yeah.
barren. It's green.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with it being green, but I'm just saying bare trees. There's no mystique. There's no appeal. It's not a Vegas. It's not like
It's
yo.
not gonna attract the
let's get on this
superstars.
trip to Eugene.
Yeah, like LeBron James, like after the hype we have on the back of Noah, like, people are gonna want to watch track and field, and they're gonna go there, but then they want something to do
Exactly.
because it's more than that.
Yeah.
It should be something of this magnitude. Should definitely have a gala after a massive after party, but not like
In Eugene.
yeah, not in like a booty club or something. Come on, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Malik. Hayward Field lost its magic when it renovated, just like when Arsenal moved out of the Highbury. Yo. It's crazy.
You think so?
Crazy. Highbury had some magic.
I wasn't privy to go there, but I'm big off. Emirates is broken again though.
Yeah.
Come on, shout out the Gunners.
All right. Well, that's going to be a good race. And
Kenja Harrison, Alicia Johnson,
Kenya's a good
Tia
pick.
Jones. Come on, Jasmine Kamachokwin, the world record holder. Come on. I love the women's hurdles, man. To your point, Natasha, I feel like the women's hurdlers go at it the most. Would
Yeah.
you agree? Like, because they're so deep. Like, they're probably like 12 deep. At least 6 of them lanes are like hitters. You just never know.
yeah.
They love it, man. Shout out to the
agree.
women herders, man. Such an elite level of talent right now.
I
It's
agree.
phenomenal stuff. We haven't picked a winner because you just can't even be picked. You went with Jasmine.
I'm going with Jasmine.
I am gonna go with Jasmine too.
I'll go Jasmine, Kenny, Nia. No, Jasmine, Nia, Kenny.
Man, let's go to the next. Like, I don't know, man. My head's scratching.
That's what I'll stay with, yeah. Okay. The men's 110-meter hurdles happening on Sunday as well. Now, in ZMN, Diamond League, we saw Parchment,
Hansi.
Ansel.
Hansi.
Enough people call me Ansel, you know.
It's not about you right
Sorry.
now. You're
But
a
anyways,
narcissist.
sorry. Ran 12:96. Danielle Roberts was second in 13:03, and the world champion Grant Holloway was third in 13:12. I just feel like Grant is chilling now, yo. To be honest, I feel like he's made it very clear. The championships, I'll be there, and he is always there,
Yeah.
and he won that. And I just feel like now he's,
Picking up his appearance fee.
you know what I'm saying? But Hansel, the thing that Hansel could do to negate that is to run fast, and that's fast.
Where is Broadbell?
Yeah, he cut a season.
Fell over in the heats of the 110 heat in Budapest. And coming into this, it was kind of the rivalry built up, in my head at least, was between Grant Holloway and Rashid Broadbell.
He should be running, man.
I've seen he's on holiday. Hope he enjoys his season, but for viewership, for my personal, like I wish he had come to this.
Yeah,
one,
man.
Is he injured? Is he injured?
Don't know.
Maybe.
But wouldn't you have loved to see that?
Absolutely. So that's what I'm trying to like figure out. Like, why is he not here? Because he has the points.
Yeah. He should be running, man. He hasn't run since the Fallout Worlds, so the question does arise whether or not he's gonna do
It was a pretty dramatic fall, so.
that was rough.
And it's hurdles, like anything can happen. I hope he's healthy, and if not, I hope he has a speedy recovery. That's the case. And if you're not there, you know, personally, I would have loved to see it, but it is what it is. We still got a great field, as you said.
Yeah.
Parchy beat. You said Parchy beat Grant in ZMA?
Yeah.
Ooh, there we go.
1296.
Got his lick back.
3 people are tied with #1 time in the world.
Damn.
Cordell Tinch,
Yeah.
Hansel Parchment.
The guy from D2,
Yeah.
he's still running. Wait. Oh my goodness.
So you know what that means. If he's still running right now.
Get the bag.
Got the
Get
bag, yeah.
paid. Yeah.
I want to see what
would
he's
quote
wearing.
Young
yeah.
Dog,
I want to see what he's
RIP.
wearing. It's probably going to be wearing. I would guess Puma.
Hope he wears Skechers. Harry Kane just got to deal with Skechers.
You think they could design some spikes?
Hell yeah. For the right person.
They ain't going to have a Nike bubble.
No, Skechers have the orthopedic soles.
I don't know what they're going to do. They gotta-
Come on.
They
Have
got
you
to.
done
You
an
come in the shoe
episode
game, you got to
talking
come with
about
some
the
tech.
Super shoes yet?
Have we spoke about them? We've been speaking about them now.
Every episode they get a segue.
Yeah, Super Shoes is just where it's at right now.
Do Under Armour have super shoes right now?
I don't know what I can say about that.
What do you mean?
Say nothing.
For
She
real?
might be privy to a bit
That means
info
that they
that
have
we
some
aren't
Super
to.
Shoes on the way.
They're gonna come up with them crazy Johns for Paris.
Under Armour is under construction.
Come on. Are you pressing the wrong button?
Why do I keep messing that button up, dog? It's getting on my nerves, yo.
Yeah, it's in your cup.
Yeah, it could be that. Okay.
So are we saying it's between Grant Holloway,
Yeah, I think Grant. I think
Hansel Parchment?
Grant's gonna want to show well for the home fans.
Yeah, he's a showman. I'll give him that.
He won last year at Diamond League Finals.
Yep.
Even though he was losing sometimes on the circuit, but I feel like he's gonna get up for this race, and I think he's gonna come through. Hayward's been good to him. That's where his PR is.
Come on.
Yeah.
That's gonna definitely give you confidence.
Yeah, yeah. What's his PR? 12.8, 12.8,
1281.
12.80. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was the first 2 KTF card, by the way.
Come on.
94.
94.
Yeah, 2023 Grant Holloway. Okay, so yeah, I think it's gonna be a battle between Grant and Hansel. I see Grant pulling it out. Hansel coming a close second.
Shunsuke's been pretty consistent too. Shunsuke.
Yo, for real?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he's doing his thing.
Been quiet with it, but I hope that we'll have I want to see a clean race.
Yeah,
You know.
I don't want to see no one drop.
Nah, I want everyone to go to the line. You know, Daniel Roberts is a 1,000th of his PR as well, so you know what I'm saying. 100th of his PR, so
So the hurdles isn't like Formula One where they kind of want crashes.
yeah, we don't know what there's no safety car here. You only get one bullet and you go.
Yeah,
So
I don't know. Some people usually like crashes and like, not me either.
whoever's gonna
I mean,
who's gonna finish P1 then?
you don't like seeing crashes?
No. Safety
No.
drivers, man.
No, as long as people get out safe. But I'm just saying, is it not fascinating?
No.
No, it's not.
You're such an athlete. You too, Tash. You're such athletes. Just separate yourself from it for a little while. Is it kind of like it's a thing? It's fascinating. Like, dang.
Well, P1. Who's getting P1 on the terms of F1?
Oh no, I got Grant winning.
Then Parchy.
Yeah. Battle though. Battle.
Battle. That's gonna be a great race though
Yeah.
again. Once again, everyone comes to that. Because remember last time Parchy was in Eugene, he pulled up, he couldn't even complete the race.
Oh yeah.
So I know that's on his dome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
I'm gonna go.
Let's go.
Alright.
Grant, Parchment, Roberts.
That's who you got? Okay.
That would be. Where's Devin Allen, man?
Playing football, dog.
Get the bag, my guy.
Do your thing, yo. I feel you, man.
Play tomorrow. Eagles play the Vikings tonight.
Oh,
Anyway,
yeah.
track and field it.
Yeah, track and field it is. Man. Let's get to our next 2KTF card. Who could it be? Okay. 96, 2023 Noah Lyles is a 96.
I feel that's worthy.
96.
Yeah.
You're okay with the 96?
I'm okay with the 96.
Natasha, what do you think about the 96 rating for 2023 no allows?
It's accurate.
Yeah? I think it's accurate.
Nah, it is. Yeah.
It is. I think that he hasn't dominated the 100. He's ran
No,
well.
he hasn't.
He won Worlds.
Yep.
Was it like a Krauser type thing? No,
Nah.
not even close.
No.
But the 200, he was dominant, but not like as dominant as he's been.
Nah, he's done.
Well, I mean, time-wise.
Yeah, because he just said once again he's a victim of his own success.
Yeah.
But it's like when you're at 96, like where can you really go? As you said, Ryan Krauser is the world record holder, so that's the bar for the 99. And him competing in 2 events, that would probably mean a 98 to get a world record in one of them, maybe. And then the 97 would be maybe faster times. So 96, do you know, like, you might have just give the guy a point for what he's done for the sport as far as just bringing it viewership and bringing, like, you know what I'm saying, attention to it.
Yeah.
So, like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
kudos to Noah.
What if that
Lyles
comes
right
into the equation? What you've done for the sport?
now. I feel like it can be like a specialty card.
Yeah.
And that factors in that. But
Press conference, Budapest press conference, Noah Lyles?
nah, he's killing it, man. He's killing it on and off the track. And you know what I love about
Got
what he's
people
doing,
still
right?
bothering me.
Why is it? Oh yeah, for sure, as it should. But like, what I love about what he's done, right? He's like mastered doing stuff outside of the sport as well. Don't get me wrong, everyone can grow in each space, but the fact that he does stuff off the sport has set the precedence that athletes can train, be a great athlete, and do stuff outside the track as
Yeah.
well. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Because it's often like I can't do interviews, or I can't worry about this. Like, naturally, he's a unique athlete, so he's given that right, but he's shown that you can do more than just perform on the track, man. 96.
Yeah, that guy's a professional. He's professional.
Yeah, I think would you say he's the face of the sport right now? Without like jokes, like, you know.
I would have said Sha'Carri,
Mm-hmm.
but the NBA comment put him out there, dog.
Yeah. I feel like
I still think
He-
it's Sha'Carri.
you
Yeah.
still think it's Sha'Carri? Well, obviously, I feel like you're in America, right? So that's maybe a bias towards it. Being in the UK, I feel like it's probably Noah.
More people are talking about Noah over here.
But I feel both of them.
Yeah.
Go on.
No, I think you're right, because I think the whole NBA conversation, that's Americans up in arms. You're not a effing world champion. The rest of the world is looking
Hey, you
like...
can curse, by the way. You ain't got. Oh, Liam's
Oh,
your
can
mother.
I?
Oh yeah, you're fine.
And so that would make sense that over in Europe, they're like, yes, finally somebody's telling them Americans, y'all are not world champions. So I can see why over there it would seem like he's more of the face, but over here it's still because again, the Americans feel like he don't know what he's talking about, but Sha'Carri's still the hero. So
Right.
I think
Yeah.
it's good that, like, it's good when the heroes are on top. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
'Cause
yeah, yeah.
it gives extra credence to it.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
for sure.
Shout out to everyone doing their thing.
Let's talk about that men's 200. Even though Noah's not running, he is the world champion after
hey.
doubling. Oh, I want to actually say something. I made a post earlier in the year saying the double was dead, right? And I was obviously wrong.
But that's the beauty about this.
Yes.
Sorry.
And Noah put a post out last week where he was sitting on this clock and it had some words on it. And it said, "The double is alive."
So
Was that a jab?
But I feel like yes, it was, but you don't take it as a jab.
Not at all. I love it
That's what I'm saying.
because Noah is just doing.
Yeah.
I just do.
Yeah, he's,
You know what I'm saying? I do.
yeah, he's,
Not know why is this nigga saying this shit about what I'm doing and nah. Just do.
but I feel like you say a lot of things that people are scared to say anyway.
I mean,
Like, once you put yourself out there, like, you can get, you know what I'm saying, you can take the fall. But what he done there, man, he done the double. But as you said, the men's two, there's no world champion in the men's two.
no world champion.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Brussels
Yeah.
saw Kenny Bednarik run 1979.
Brussels,
Sorry,
I
no.
think, is the best 200-meter track, maybe bar London. I think it's in the same breath as London and Eugene.
You ran there before, Brussels?
Yeah. I mean, Blake went 19.2 there. They resurfaced it, but I
Right.
think it's a really good track. The way that stadium's constructed, I feel like is shout out to, fast people make fast times, but like everyone ran really well there.
Yeah.
And I feel like that sets this Diamond League 200-meter final up really well. Got Kenneth Benderick, Aaron Brown, Andre DeGrasse, Joseph Fambule, Kyrie King, Arian Knighton, Alexander Agondo, and Lestile Tebogo.
Knows Arnell Hughes.
No Swift. No Swift.
How do you feel about that?
I get why. I mean, he ran a lot, so it is what it is. Like, as I said, I don't want to focus on who's not there. This is still a very stacked field, as you said, and people are coming into form. Like, Andre DeGrasse just went 19.8. What's that? Like, not saying he's not a confident person, but now that puts him in great stead right now.
Listen, if Andre has a lane outside of lane 4, he'll win. The 1989.
So does he take lane 9? Does he take lane? Does he take lane 8 over lane 4? Run blind over lane 4?
I honestly think he would probably pick lane 4,
Okay.
but he'd be okay in either lane. I just feel like he mistimed his season. I feel like he's getting into shape now. If you, in the race, he moved on those guys in the last 50 meters. So his speed's coming back and he's just there closer off the turn. If he comes off the turn and he's within arm's length of anybody, he's winning the race.
And what are we going to say to come off the turn first? Kenny and Knighton runs a mean bend.
Knighton runs a mean turn.
Knighton runs a mean
He
bend.
just needs to be in striking distance, and he looks good right now.
But you're forgetting Tebogo, man. The guy's run 19.50 this year, and he's only got one bullet to burst. If you run 100, hey, chill.
Wow. Anyways, let's move along. There's no turning back from that one. But go ahead. What were you saying?
Nah, this race here is closer than people think,
Natasha, can Andre win this race after coming off in 1989? Do you feel like he's getting rounding into form, or do you feel like the season's just left him?
I think he's rounding into form. I don't know that I pick him to win though.
Who you got?
I'm between Knighton and Tebogo. I feel like Knighton might get a bit of the Hayward magic.
Hayward, good old Hayward Magic.
Benerick also seems to be so. I'm gonna go Knighton, Benerick, Tebogo.
Knighton, Benerick, Tebogo. Okay. That's not bad.
And I know Tebogo has the fastest season's best, but
Wait, that is bad. You only have Andre in the top 3.
I think he's rounding into shape, but I don't see him beating those 3 guys right now.
That's how we got
Not round enough.
This is the penultimate event of the championship too.
Yeah.
Think so?
Correct. Nah, like it's the second to last on the schedule, right? On the 17th.
Oh, yeah.
So with that, like, there's something about like running last. Like there's that extra pressure. Like you're in the warm-up area, right, and you see people come back and cool down, and people celebrating or essentially starting their off season there and then, and you still got to stay locked in. So there's that extra pressure to it too. But yeah, man, I believe this is going to be a phenomenal race. A one that we can't call, as you said. There's so many different, like, what I'm saying, highlights to it. As you said, the grass is running into form.
Trayvon Bermel is in the chat and said the winning 200-meter time will be 19.6. Thoughts?
When you say 19.6, who's capable of running that? Only one person's been there in that field.
Who is it? Who is it?
So Tebogo's been there. That's the 19.50.
Christian, keep looking at the list, yo.
DeGrasse ran
Okay.
into DeGrasse.
Andre DeGrasse.
Don't be disrespectful to the Maple Leaf.
1962 to become
To the Maple Leaf.
and he became
He's the Olympic champion.
Olympic champ off that, man. Aaron Knight in 1949.
That's disrespectful.
I was going off season's best, but nonetheless.
I mean, you touched
Yeah,
a
I figured
19.8. I
that's
think
where
you
you
put him in a race where it means something. This means something. Andre's a moments guy. He's a moments guy. Okay, so that's where I'm at as far as that's concerned.
The real attention's on the next race. We're on world record watch.
World record
We're
watch
on-
for the women's 200 meters. Yeah.
World record watch. She's let the whole world. That's pretty good. She's put the whole world on notice, man.
Yeah.
Sharika Waka Jackson. You know what I'm saying? Via technical. No joke.
That's my mom's school.
Respect.
Via Tech.
Come on.
Yeah.
She went to Via Tech, right? Please tell me she went to Via Tech.
My mom.
No, Sharika Jackson.
I don't think so, but
She
since
go,
you brought it up,
where did she go, bro?
I don't know. I don't think she went to Via Tech.
Was it?
though.
It wasn't Homewood. It wasn't Edwin.
That's
Sure, it
the
was Via
first
Tech.
time I'm
Anyone? Any
hearing
Jamaicans in the
Via
chat?
Tech
What
for
school
her.
did what school did
What school did she go
Sharika
to?
Jackson go to?
I'm about to Google it, man. I feel so bad. I said that with so much chest. In my head, I remember running in.
You did, but yeah, my mom was Via Tech though. Still, big up Miss Henry. But yeah, so watch this. 21:41 at Worlds to win. The world record is 21:34. She ran 21:48 in Brussels. On September 7th, a couple weeks ago. No, a week ago. Nice rest. Is the world record happening, Natasha? Hayward Magic. Something in the air.
There's something in there. I mean, there's gonna be a good Jamaican crowd, so she's gonna get the hype. Cause no, wait a minute. Where's Gabby?
Gabby is not running.
No, Sha'Carri, right?
Sha'Carri.
No Sha'Carri.
Sha'Carri.
No Gabby.
No Gabby.
Yeah, it was Via Tech.
It was. Yeah. Yo, big up Sharika, yo. Yo, I wonder if she knows she went to my mom's school, yo.
Shout out
That's the
Jamaica College
icebreaker.
too. That's my high school for opposite campus. Work is burning in the field. No joke, true blue. But
I
we're
don't
on
see
world
it in
record
this
watch for this
race.
one here, man.
Veronica Campbell Brown went to
Oh come on,
Via Tech as well.
no, they're stacked differently. They're different level of talent.
Via
Talent that
Tech.
score there, man.
Yeah, trust me.
200-meter queens and that.
Trust me.
Come on, trust me.
Ron said Gabby's not trying to get rolled again. I'm confused why she wouldn't run.
So
She must have got a fat bonus, yo, and she's like,
is this race?
Or
Do you know? what's
she's also
crazy
is
about-
she in school?
Gabby?
Yeah.
I'm sure our professor give a
Or did
blind for
she
a
just
dime. Will be fine.
graduate? Right?
I'm sure New Balance.
I
or
don't know. I'm just
whoever
trying to.
else
I'm
is.
throwing some things out there. Like, why is she not here?
You're confused too, right? I'm confused.
Yeah.
Like, she should be here. It's at home. I think there's going to be a buzz around this meet. I think if you're American and you're there, you should run. But yeah, I think she'll get. I would love to see her break the world record. I just feel like the season's just been too long.
Yeah.
Nah,
I don't
catch-
think it happens this week.
Catch Eugene. Cheeky little 1.8 crosswind because the way the stadium's set up is right. Leading on to the home
Why you
straight.
call the
it's-
crosswind cheeky though?
No, because they still have that open, right? They still have that open.
get it around the turn as well.
You get that gust and that transition period there. That's something. Get a little cheeky crosswind and who knows what can happen, man. A little cheeky 1.8. You know what I'm saying? Go for the world record, man. Why not?
Yeah, that's teeth.
I want to see her celebrate. I haven't seen her celebrate all year. She's so like
Yeah.
unexpressive. Like
She's been expressive in the past though.
no
Especially in
doubt.
Jamaica.
But I feel like she has a yearning desire for that world record.
Yeah.
right? And it's like almost I'm world champ. I'm not impressed. I expected more.
Yeah.
Like,
I can see that.
But you got Jenna Prandini, Daryl Nita, Afanique Stratton, Josie Marie, or Talu, Tonisha Turney, and Tonisha Terry, and Kayla White, Jemima Joseph.
Yeah, she's winning the race. It's not going to be
Yeah.
But when you're on world record watch, it's capping off the meet. This is the last event of the
Let's
entire
say a
meet.
little 1.7, 1.8. Comment. Do you guys think she's gonna break the world record? If not, what time is she gonna win in?
What y'all think she's gonna run? Tell us. I'd love to see her break it. I think she's deserving. She's not gonna lose, but
It's her against the clock right now.
her against the
unfortunately.
clock. It's a good place for her to be in.
Yeah. So how do you motivate yourself? I guess the world record.
The only way. Apparently, she writes her times down that she wants to run before races, and she's gotten it right a few times. So I wonder what she's writing down.
I've heard about that stuff, man. I don't believe that personally.
Hey, how simple is it to just write it down afterwards and be like, "See, look,
Yeah, man.
you could do it, yeah."
You prophesize and get the lottery numbers, man. Do something real worthy.
Yo, trust me. Yo, trust me. I need a proper receipt for that.
Hell yeah. I want timestamps. You know, you can go to Google Photos, right? Or in your phone and you can see what time took the photo.
Yeah.
Screenshot that for me.
Yes.
Do it with chest.
Yeah.
Don't be cute with the social media
Yeah, I
thing.
don't. Nah, it's not. I'm not buying it.
Not knocking you, but I'm just saying I want real receipts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Trayvon said she has some starters in the race. If she gets a bit of a wind, I think the record goes. All right. Let's see. She better even get that record before Mboma comes back.
Who?
Mboma.
Oh, fix it up, bummer, yeah.
No. Mboma, when she comes back, she's running 20 point.
Hey man, finish up this 200
I'm
meter
just
segment.
saying
That's
that's
how
what's gonna happen. So
outlandish.
she might as well get that now.
Yeah.
And Mboma's gonna run 20 point. Remember I said it.
Where is
Okay,
she
let's
now?
check out the next 2K. What do you say, Tash?
Where is she now?
I think she got injured.
Okay.
She ran in Kenya, right? I'm pretty sure.
I think she's getting ready for next year.
More power to her, man.
More power to her.
What is that? Why are you laughing?
Nothing. Okay, check this out. Let's see that 2KTF card. Let's see the next one we got coming up, yo.
They said she's no, it's 20 point in Africa.
Yes.
Yeah. What's different to what she's done and others done this year?
Look, she's on world record watch, and she's been very close.
I hear that.
And she's she PR'd, no?
Yeah. Current form.
Yeah, she PR'd. She's pushing the envelope, dog, and she's on world record watch. I think. Yeah, that was a good rating.
I like these cards a lot, you know.
Yeah, this is wicked.
Yeah.
This is wicked
They
still.
need to be tradable, like.
Yeah. Keep an eye out. They're gonna be posted individually on the
Some
Track and Field
people
Network.
say 98, only amount of time until she. Oh God, they're talking about Mbama 19.
Drop it.
Damn. God, nah. Let's talk about the card, man.
Yo, you running? She ran 21.7 at right 21
Let's talk about the card.
with no turn.
Yeah.
Right, she
Hello,
ran a
the
23-second turn.
The card.
Yeah, let's stick to the card, yo. So yeah, I think that Sharika's 97. That's solid. Y'all think that's good? What you think? What you laugh about, Tash?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah. It's solid.
You're solid, right? Okay.
Stop saying solid, man. Solid is such a boring word. We're all educated individuals here. 97 is bloody amazing. Like
97 is really
solid.
good.
Like a solid is like an 84, 86.
Okay, so
A solid is like a B.
what
know what I'm
goes
saying?
with
How
97
did we
then?
get to 97 though? Because
It's a special
what
equation.
was Noah's
Let's go put
score?
together.
96. Sharika's on world record watch, so that gives her the extra.
She's on
And she's
world
PB
record
this year.
watch, but
She's PB this year.
But she's also lost more races this year.
Has she?
Yeah, she.
In
You
the
know what it is
100?
though?
Noah lost a lot of
So is
races
it
in 100
just
too, though.
scoring off of the 200?
No, but
No.
Noah was undefeated in the one, and
No, he wasn't.
Because no, I say he wasn't undefeated.
was
Because he
not.
got beat by the Mount Verde kid this year.
Yeah.
What's his
And he
name?
lost to Christian
That's my name.
a couple times. And lost to Cravant. Lost bare races.
I feel like when Sharika loses, yeah, obviously I'm not in the camp, but it's almost like Frano's just loading her up and say, just work on this.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, collect this back here and work on the drive face.
I don't dispute that, but if there's a formula for these scores, I'm
You want
just
consistency.
curious. Yeah.
Well, it's a secret formula. I'm afraid I'm not going to be able to give it to you, but
Pythagoras theorem and Tange.
the
She hasn't
accuracy,
been, tangible to 200.
I will say this, the accuracy
Mm-hmm.
is very hard to argue against. A lot of things are taken into account. We don't play around at 2KTF or the Track and Field Network. This is serious business. All right, let's
Okay.
get to the next event. We're coming down to the last two events, ladies and gentlemen.
The blue ribbon.
The men's 100 meters.
It's the bragging rights race.
It's a big race. We saw in ZMN, Coleman came back with a 983. Now tied for the fastest time in the world this year.
Now,
Keishane Thompson was second in 9.85.
out of lane with 8 or 9 in the boonies, ran it by himself.
I noticed that guy at Jamaican Trials, but he only ran his heat, ran 991. He might have had the same lane too, I can't remember. But after that, he didn't run the rest of the meet. But I remembered him, and when I saw him the other day, I was like, "Yo, we're gonna have to look out for this guy."
Jamaica got another one.
Yeah, 100%. And his form is perfect for those shoes. This is what you'll get the most out of those shoes, from what I've noticed. When you're able to keep your legs underneath you and dart down straight into the track, and also have good frequency,
Yeah.
you will get a lot out of those shoes. And he has that.
All right, coach. It's not about you, man. It's about the men's 100-meter.
I'm
Natasha,
talking about the shoes.
Let's get
Keisha Thompson is perfectly built for those shoes. That's what I'm saying. And if you want me to be straight, I think he has a chance to win this race.
Oh, okay.
That's where I'm going with it. I think Keisha Thompson has
You know,
a
the
real chance to
craziest
win
thing
this.
too, he might get a lane 8 again, you know. Albeit he's got the time, right? This field here, most of them got accolades. I'd say bar Joshua Hartman, yeah? Everyone can kind of like barter a primer lane.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that he might have the option between like 2 and 8 and say, you know what? Lane 8's done me well, you know.
Yeah.
Not in the mix, but I'm handling my biz.
Natasha, we had a debate last week as far as if Noah was to lose this race and the winner ran the fastest time of the year, would it take away from his world championship win?
No.
No? Would you still consider him the fastest man in the world?
No.
No.
Honestly, when that whole thing was going on Twitter, I felt like that was like a this year thing, that we just started with the whole fastest man in the world based on the world championship title. Like, I always thought that went to like who was the fastest person by time for that year.
Yeah, a lot of people don't look at it like that. Addo was going in. Like, he wrote bare comments like, the world champion is the champion, and that's it. He's on them levels, and I'm kind of like, it's not that clear cut to me. The way I see it, it's got to be, if you're the fastest man in the world, it has to be clear. So you have to be winning most of the time. You have to win Worlds or the Olympics, whatever the championship is. And yeah, Diamond League Finals, you got to win too if you're in it.
So your boy Keith
Well,
Shane
so-
comes out
so-
there. Go on.
So Shelly Ann Fraser is the GOAT, right?
Uh-huh.
For a long time, Carmelita Jeter was the fastest woman alive, because even though Shelly had the gold medals, Carmelita Jeter had the fastest time. So that's why I say this conversation kind of just came about to me now. And perhaps I just, I just saw Carmelita and like was like, okay.
Personally, I think to say all the time, you have to make it clear. It can't just be, you got to have some accomplishments along with the time. Like, you may have the
Carmelita
fastest
has
time.
medals, but she was
She
the
does.
fastest woman alive up until the last couple of years when they started dropping the 5s and 6s.
Yeah.
But she was
Nah,
the
she
fastest
definitely-
woman alive.
Yeah. On the clock, yeah, I do see that, but I don't know, like, the people that I've viewed in the past that were the fastest in the world it was just clear on every level. Now, as far as all time, that's a more complex conversation, I think. But I think yearly, you have to have all the box checked. My water is getting kind
Oh
of.
my God.
All the boxes checked. So that is champion of the championships. You usually win. You have the fastest time. And what was the last one?
You made the box that you checked it did.
Yeah, my bad, yeah. I think I said it a second
I
ago.
think we
But
splitting hairs.
I think this is
making up
something
our
that's
own
going to be a
rules.
continuous debate, which I like. This is on the levels of like Jordan, LeBron type level debates, yeah. Like, who's the fastest
Yeah,
man in the
because
world?
then I think about Kenny Harrison 2016. She's the world record holder, but she didn't make the team. So she's not the Olympic champ, obviously. She wasn't even there. Hello. No. What is this that you watching that? No.
Named Liam.
No, that's not nice. Don't do that.
I think Liam was agreeing with me.
That's why he jumped on me like that.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. He had to say something.
But Kenny is the world record holder. Or was at that point. But that
you
was
can't
all
take
in 1
everything.
year. So
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. We created our own rules where we wanted to fit our.
It's got to be clear. If it's up for debate,
this is the criteria
Right.
or not.
I think if it's up for debate, the question's already answered. If there's a discussion as to who is the fastest person in the world, then you're not it. You're not it. And there's a discussion in this men's race. Because if Noah doesn't win this and doesn't have the fastest time in the world after this race,
That is a great way to bring us on back to
can't
these
say it.
entries.
yeah. Yeah. Noah has to win this race. For me.
The thing about it, right?
He has to win
To be the
this race,
fastest
but
man in the
I don't
world,
know.
considered this year, 2023, he has to win this race.
So to caveat that, suppose he wasn't present, because remember he said he's coming back.
Yeah.
Initially he said he's shutting the season down.
Yeah.
So if he didn't turn up now, and then Coleman had, let's say, gone 981, which would have been the fastest time in the world this year,
Yeah.
how would you view it?
I'd be less inclined to say that Noah was the fastest man in the world this year. I wouldn't say it.
That's why I give him credit. He's a showman.
He is.
Because he has nothing to gain,
I rate him for showing
but
up.
everything to lose.
Yep.
Because he's achieved it all. Do you know what I'm saying? He collected that Infinity Stone.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he even said in his interview, going to the 200, like, to him, that just gave him even more confidence for a person that at the start line calls a bloody spirit bomb. That's him. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like this race here, it's a one-off.
Yeah.
That's what to me changes the whole dynamic of it,
Yes.
because it's like Noah got stronger throughout the round.
Yes.
Like we know Coleman can pop off and give you the come here. Do you know what I'm saying? Once it's clean, it's clean. This is one round. Like if I'm Noah, man, in that warm up area, man, like half an hour for the last call, I'm a blast out at 60.
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
I do like a mean fly, so my CNS is turned on. I feel like it takes a little bit more for his CNS to get turned on for that 100, because it's just that raw aggressive nature of getting there.
Yeah.
But then we're forgetting that Tobogo's in the race, and then like Bracey's in the race, and then Kishane
There's
Thompson.
people.
Like,
Yo,
it's
Omanyala
crazy.
looked good in Zagreb, yo.
He beat Oblique.
By far.
Oblique's not even here.
Why? They had 996 at the time. That looked faster than 996. That's why I don't like clocks, dog. Like, he blew them out, yo.
You and
Fuck.
here wanting to get rid of the clocks.
Yeah,
just wanna
he
say
was gone. There wasn't a 996 run to me.
No.
You said about crossing the line.
Yeah, pause it, dog.
I think it's in the. And he's ran well this year. Like he's got good memories of,
Yeah.
of Hayward Magic. Christian Coleman in his own right. Zierman, the 983.
Yep.
Noah Lyles, defending world champ. Like, let's go. Boom. Let's see Tobogo, Omanyala. And then Kishane's the nuclear in the block. Then
Yeah.
obviously you got Akeem Blake, who you know, he just pops up sometime and does
Yeah.
something so spectacular. Like, his PB's 989 and he ran that this year.
Yeah.
Was that the race that
Hey,
I don't want to get it wrong. Was that the race where
give me a second, y'all.
Yeah.
where did he go 989 actually? He ran that this year?
Was it in LA?
Nah, this is all crazy, man. This
Could've been.
man's 100 is gonna be smoky settings.
You know what I like about the whole Noah and Christian situation is that I think the Christian looks at Noah like, I'm better than you. Like you should never be beating me. If I stumble, yeah, you can beat me, but I'm legitimately just better than you. And I think Noah looks at him the exact same way. All you do is get out on me, and I'm flying, catching up to you all the time. Like,
Yeah.
I'm better than you. I think they both feel like, yo, you're like nothing to me. I think that's the perfect setup for a rivalry.
Yeah.
But Keishane Thompson still might win. I look at if I was to pick,
Shane Thompson out of lane 8.
I could see Keishane Thompson winning.
But that's not far fetched. He's been 985,
Yeah.
and on current form, he's shown he's the real deal.
Yeah. I think that he could win. And then I see Coleman coming a close second and Noah coming third. But Noah's proven me wrong before, so I mean this would just be right up his alley, yo. But I think that Noah, in essence, can't lose this race after all the NBA stuff, because they're gonna go nuts.
Oh,
The NBA players are gonna go
man.
crazy.
Say your piece. What are you telling him? What are you saying?
The NBA players are gonna go crazy if this cat doesn't win the Diamond League Finals. They're gonna be like, "Well, are you still the world champion? Are you still the fastest man in the world?" Whatever they're gonna say. That they can't wait. We saw Team USA lose at the World Championships, and everyone was on them. You know, people are dying to get on him for that, yo. So that would be tough if he
You're right
lost,
about
but
that. Right about that.
yeah,
They're waiting to ride his tail.
100%.
Yes. Go on.
I feel like very publicly and to say I'm done with my season. I'm flying back home on the private jet with my lady to I think I'm gonna run one more race. To me, that says, that appearance fee is a little too nice for me to leave that on the table.
100%.
So, the question is, do you show up with that fire, with a point to prove, right? Because let's be honest. In Budapest, Noah had a point to prove.
Yeah,
Or
Did
you
he?
show up?
he did.
1,000%. No one thought he was
In the
gonna win
100?
that
He was talking double all
No
year,
one thought he
dog.
was gonna pull off that double.
Because no one thought it. Does that bring you? When people think it, that's the added
He
pressure.
had a point to prove.
Yeah,
To
he was
himself.
calling it. He called it.
He's now proven the point.
Yeah.
Made all of us chew our words, swallow whatever, all the things. And probably got paid six figures to come and run this race. That being said, I have not been giving Christian his flowers all season. I think Christian is going to win this race.
That's a good bet.
I think Christian he got tired of us talking about him. And whatever needed to click started clicking. Whatever he did in China, I think Christian is going to win this race.
Mhm.
I think Marvin has a point to prove as well.
He does.
And then I'm gonna go to well, no. I have Kishane in second. Wait a minute. How we leave to both?
Where you at? You got like 4 people already.
So Christian is
Yo,
winning.
Tash be doing wild cards and shit.
Yeah,
Like,
I do wild cards. I think
You got, like,
Noah
4
is,
wild cards
third
right
or
there.
Fourth in the race.
you got Christian winning though. You got Christian winning.
I got Christian
Keith.
winning. Noah
Okay.
third or fourth.
You got Noah.
I'm gonna go with Kishane. Jamaica's gonna be in the building. So I'm gonna go with Kishane and Tobago third.
Okay.
What does a world champ have to do?
He's got to win.
He's won.
He has to
He
win.
has to win. All of what y'all said is facts. We talking about who's world champion, who's not. NBA, Drake, get out of the conversation. All of that. You have
Yes.
to show up. However,
You have to.
what I know is if I shut my season down, I have shut down mentally. And for me to turn around and say, "Oh no, psych, I'm coming back," that just means the paycheck was right. So what mentality are you coming into this race with?
So you don't think that he would have the same type of mentality necessarily? You think it's more likely, I can't turn down this money?
I don't know.
We're going to find out.
There's a lot of external.
We're gonna
pressure,
find
you said,
out.
like, I don't
We'll find
believe
out.
that he had a point to prove to no one but himself going in. But now, like, he's added all that external pressure from, doing stuff that we praised him for. And he's called out some big dogs. Like, every media outlet under the sun is speaking on this. And we all know, like the higher the top, the bigger the fall, whatever that saying goes. And he's on a big mountaintop right now.
He is.
And
Big man
people
talk.
are at the bottom of that, just with their sticks or knives, like whatever the case may be, waiting for it to happen. So, yeah, man, that's what makes this even more exciting. Like this alone, this race should be on pay-per-view, man.
Yo, this is big.
This race,
This is big.
shout out to the whole meet itself, but this particular race, for the hype that is brought in, should be on every mainstream media outlet there is.
Let's meet me on the track and see if we can beat me.
Oh, no, we'll get to that because I was going to respond with that. But either way, this race right here, Noah, I mean, it's time to Everybody wants to be the man until it's time to be the man. So we're gonna see what it takes. We're gonna see if he has what it takes.
That's actually pretty good. And that's his voice right there, man.
I think he's ready. We'll see.
He's
But I don't
showing
have
it.
him winning though. But I'm saying, like, I don't think he's gonna be nervous.
Nah, I don't think he gets nervous, man.
Yeah, I don't think he does either. We're gonna see.
No.
This would be defining moment for him. I'll say that.
Yeah,
It is. It's not just well, world's is done.
If he wins this, he might just tap into something different and just go and like
That's what
do
I'm saying,
something
dog.
crazy in the one.
That's what I'm saying. Okay.
Last but not least,
Yeah, man. Let's get to this women's 100 meters, man. This has been highly anticipated for a bunch of reasons. I think the story that has been developing with Sha'Carri and Elaine has been happening for a few years now.
yeah,
And Elaine has been out, but she came back and she ran
1084.
1084 just a couple weeks ago. Dropping. Started with 11 flat,
Yeah,
dipped under with 1092, and then ran 1084 in Brussels. So it's dropping, right? She runs well in Eugene all the time. She won, obviously, when she ran the 1054 2 years ago. Last year, she won, ran 1079. Sha'Carri came second, though. Beat Sharika.
Yeah.
Ran 1092 or something like that. But,
No jumping.
I mean, Elaine could do 3 years in a row in Eugene if she was to win tomorrow. But I think Elaine has more incentive to run fast than Sha'Carri. But Sha'Carri does have the incentive because of the fact that Elaine was missing from that Budapest final. And she didn't get to beat prime Elaine. I don't know if Elaine's prime right now, but she's rounding into shape.
Yeah.
I think that Elaine she got a shot. Does she have a shot, Tash?
I think in one breath, I say Sha'Carri is my
I want
pick
one
to
breath.
win.
I don't want 2 breaths. Just 1 breath. God gave you 1 breath.
No wild card breaths.
No wild card breaths.
It's not a wild card. It's a I want to see the lane assignments.
Okay, what lane assignment would give you Sha'Carri?
Because she won out of lane 8.
Yeah.
She won out in lane 8. Not being in a sandwich, and a sandwich meaning Sharika on one side, Elaine on the other side.
I hope that's what they give us, man.
I think she needs to be in a race where she can focus on her lane.
I hope we get a sound.
However, she is, what is it, 2-0, 3-0 head to head with Sharika this year. So she's shown that like she can take them off. To
She
the
got one.
point
She
that
got one
Hannah-
loss in the semi though. In the semi at Worlds, Sharika got her.
Right. In a sandwich.
In the sandwich.
Who was on the other side of her?
Talu.
Right?
Yeah.
I think
It's a good point.
Elaine Thompson, she's not in her prime, but she's definitely like don't
Yeah,
y'all forget
yeah.
about me. So yeah, I don't really know how to call it, because this to me is like now actually watching the 100, and it's like I don't know, I need to see the lane draws before I'm like, oh yeah.
I think this race is very important.
Oh, 1,000%.
Yeah, because she got licks 2021 when after she got popped and came back, and then the lane was rolling. Then last year she was having a rough season, still managed to get second, but I think there's a lot of bad memories in Eugene that she could rectify.
Yeah, Eugene hasn't been the sweetest place for her.
No.
Like, because even when she won in C's, that was in Texas, so she hasn't really had the fondest of memories there.
Yeah.
Home soil.
Just USA's.
I beg to
Sure.
differ.
You think so?
She had one
USA's,
bad
but that
race
got taken
with
away from her.
Eugene. Yeah, but it was still a good race.
It was.
And then she had that one bad race in Eugene.
Pick up the one named Liam.
I know, mommy is.
But what,
Almost done,
they
buddy.
taking
Don't
up
worry,
a lot of
man.
my time. Yes.
Harvey Williams said if there were 2 more races, then Elaine would have a shot. But I think the race will be won in 10-6, and I can only see.
what do you see?
See that.
Yeah.
Elaine hitting 10-7.
She can only see Elaine running 10-7. I think that's a fair assessment. 10, going from 10-8 to 10-6 is a big ask.
Where are you going?
But when your top levels are 1054 on that particular soul there, and I know that she's probably got a lot of fire in her belly saying, I bet you never saw me at the champs, but I'm here now and I'm here to, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then, so who are we saying the race is between? Are we saying the rivals between Sha'Carri, am I saying it right?
Sha'Carri.
Sorry, Sha'Carri and Elaine, right?
100%.
But then you got Talu.
Forgot about her.
Yeah, like,
Yo, can I say big up?
I'm sorry. Did Sharika pull out of the race?
no, she didn't. No, she didn't.
So
Oh shit.
Yo, we're
Sharika's in the race.
tripping. We're so. Do you know Sharika's the only one, yeah, that's doing the double as far as doing more than one competition. And this is before the deuce.
Sharika.
I have no. The spanners in the works now. We're so focused on. That's the sandwich though. Sharika, Sha'Carri, and Elaine. That's what I want to see.
I think Elaine can beat Sharika though. I think she can.
Man, I'd have this
Son.
race.
They're
is
holding
passionate.
on. They're holding on. That's the thing.
Son.
No, I think they're holding on.
I'm so disrespectful. I'm fried.
Yeah, that's crazy. I think they're
fried.
holding on, and she's kind of rounding into shape.
All right, I see what you're
And
saying.
you never know
there,
what's gonna
but I
happen when
still-
someone's
I
going
don't
like
see
this
that.
and people are going like this.
Yeah.
Has Sha'Carri ran
But I
post
don't
champs?
think they're quite there yet.
Yeah. She ran in Zurich. She beat Elaine. Oh yeah, 88.
Aye, man, this thing is
It's gonna be tough, but I think Sha'Carri will still pull the win out though.
Yeah, I think it's very winner.
I think she'll pull the win out still, but I think Elaine has a shot.
Everyone's
Let me say
getting
big up to Imani Lansikoot because
Imani Lara Lancico.
let's go.
Yeah.
She broke 11.
Yeah, in Bellinzona.
Yeah, against Elaine.
Good field.
I'll say it now. Live.
Talk to me.
I think she's gonna be the British champion next year in the 100.
Over
She has
there.
all the
I
tools.
think she's in a great coaching setup. She
She has all
changed
the tools.
coach this year and she's definitely made a lot of strides.
Who's she training with?
Ryan Freckleton.
His coach.
Nah, but she's locked in and it's been brewing. You know the ones that it's just been brewing, and like I think it's
Very
hard. I
smooth.
think it's hard to focus after a championship. But she had the mishap in the heats where she didn't get to showcase what she could have done. She went 11:04, by the way. The time didn't come through. But who's not to say the next round she would have gone that sub and would have been in the final?
Yeah.
It's all hypotheticals.
Yeah.
But she's put herself in the conversation. She's ran incredibly consistent all year, and yeah, as you said, like
She'll win trials next year. I can see it. She just needs some power to get in the race early. Her maintenance is really, really good, smooth.
technically she's smooth. Like
Very,
she
very
holds
good.
she holds positions really well.
Yeah.
But I feel like British Spring on the whole's in a good place. You got a lot of sub runners. Dina, Daryl, Imani, Young Balls.
Right.
Steady.
So yeah, man. Sha'Carri got that, and Elaine's gonna put up a good fight. But I really like how that story is developing with those two, and I feel like that is gonna be a really, really big story going into Paris. Sha'Carri and Elaine.
And Sharika and Shelly.
And
So we
Sharika and
going
Shelly, but I'm just
Sha'Carri,
saying, Elaine has
Sharika,
that 10-5.
Elaine. We didn't talk about Talu being up in here. She's been.
We did.
I feel like she may be a bit deflated though.
You think so?
Well, she ran the 4x1 heats right before she got in the start line for the what was that? Do you remember?
For the deuce.
Yeah, like that's mad. It's mad. But
Yeah.
she's like fine wine, man. 10.75 off a breaking the African record last year. 10.72. Like she's very relevant.
He's back.
And it's one bullet you got to bust. Like, let's see what can happen. Let's go, ladies. Turn me up, don't turn me down.
Okay. So yeah, let's that'll be interesting. Oh, try to stream the Diamond League final on Twitch.
When is that? Tomorrow.
Saturday.
There's 2 days though.
Saturday and
Saturday.
Sunday.
Oh, Saturday and Sunday.
Oh, it's Saturday. and
Yo,
Sunday.
Anton is crazy.
Anton is kind of crazy they said that, but people mess my name up all the time. You didn't believe me when I said that. I get Anton, I get Hansel, I get Hansen.
The hooded one. The
a
hooded
mess.
assassin. Hooded Hanson. Oh, boy, yo.
What is the matter with you?
Yeah, I'm out here, man.
What's wrong with this guy, yo? I need another seat, yo. But anyways, check this out. Let's do our last 2K TF reveal, and then we're gonna get some special announcements in and get up out of here. Okay. 94 for I agree. I
I
agree.
didn't see the score. What was it?
94 for Sha'Carri.
I'm trying to compare it to the other Matrix. I think that's solid. It's good. Do you know what it is? 94 is still bloody amazing. Like, shout out to everyone who got their card in that. No, that's it's very good still.
It's good. I think and the
It's
Deuce.
great, but like we've literally called like the best of the best in class, right? So like, and as you said, if you compared it to the Matrix of the others, like she's not on world record watch, but she's a world champion.
Right.
Ran well this year, hasn't been undefeated.
Right.
I think that's the lowest it could be. 94. No, that's
Solid. I think so. Yeah.
Do you know what we've done? We messed up. We should have started with the 94 and got to 99. It would have made more sense going up.
Yeah. I guess.
In my mind.
I think it was good to know what a 99 is, though.
All right.
I think it was good for us
That's
to see.
the bar.
Okay.
The
Yeah.
world record holder.
Like she ain't a Krauser. She's not.
What was Shelly's score?
91.
91. 2023 Shelly.
It's making sense. When you say it like that, it's making sense.
Yeah.
For 2023. That's good to
Yo,
leave that.
Big Do's rate. Beat the ratings up. I think they're pretty accurate.
I expected it to be higher than that.
Sha'Carri?
Yeah.
She's a world champion in one event, not two.
Yeah.
She come further. Remember, Noah's 96, and he's a double world champ.
Yeah.
So that's, when you measure it against that barometer, it's making a bit more sense. What's the comment saying? What are they saying?
Okay.
They're saying
You would pick the comment with the typo. Oh.
it's a stream the final. Everyone's telling me to stream it. You was the stream, dog.
Do you know what? Yeah.
This guy
If
flakes,
we
dude.
stream
It
the
was his-
final,
it was
yeah,
his idea.
Before we, no, listen.
Yeah, it was his idea to do
Alright.
it, and then I did it. The man didn't even show up, yo.
I'm
It was a
present.
brilliant idea.
I'm present, yeah. But if where can if I'm gonna, well, not saying you need me, but if the finals to be streamed, we need 500 likes before the final. Before,
It's a good point.
do you know what I'm saying? Like,
a good point.
we have to make it make sense, guys.
good point.
We want to do it. We want to feed the streets, give our own commentary and take on things.
If I see 500 likes,
We're in there like swim well. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
I don't think we have a choice. We're gonna have to do it.
Come on, man.
We're gonna have to do it.
Let me eat my words.
Yeah. Okay, so check this out. We've got a couple special announcements about next week. Next week is the season finale.
It doesn't mean more content's not coming, though, right?
It doesn't mean what?
More content's not coming.
Nah, more content's coming out all
Alright
week, yo.
then.
Bare content's coming out this week, yo. And
Right.
bare content's coming out after, during the off season, for sure. Loads of stuff's gonna be on the Track Fit Network. Be aware of that. But yeah, next week we will be having Matthew Hudson Smith in studio with us.
MHS Birmingham's finest. Come on.
Could be a Diamond League champion. that we
Hey,
have in studio.
he's gonna bring it with him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. Also, Fred Curley
Frederick Lee Curley.
will be making an appearance on the show, either on camera or by voice. Doesn't matter. Yeah, it's a big deal. It's a big deal.
Did he shut his season down?
He shut his season down. He did.
That's actually pretty good.
He did shut his season down.
Phenomenal.
But it is Fred, and he's the
Former world champ.
former world champion and defending Olympic silver medalist, and he's just Fred. But he said he has a big announcement. Fred said he has a big announcement, and he wants to release this announcement live on Sprint Culture.
That alone, I feel like we've got to get 1,000 viewers in that, man.
Yeah, you guys got to be there for that.
When that stream comes up, man, going live whatever time Hanson says, but with that, we'll be brewing in a waiting room and we're not going live till we've got 250 viewers, man.
Yeah.
Come on, make it make sense. We're getting literal the world's best on
Yes.
this platform.
Yes.
The world's best exclusive content. Make it make sense,
We're
man.
the plug, Bregin, on every level.
We're the plug, the socket, the lead, the attachment with the, you know, them 5-headed adapter cores. We got the Chinese, the European, we got the British,
All of it.
we got all the sockets,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
And it's lightning proof.
Every level. Past athletes, present athletes, females.
The
Everything.
Seekies in the city, man.
If you're not hearing about it here, or if it's not confirmed here, it doesn't mean shit.
It's not valid.
Yeah.
We
Just be
are
aware,
the,
yo.
you know what I'm saying?
The goddamn plug.
Certified.
Big up Sprint Culture every day, all day. Check this out. Big up Natasha Hastings for jumping on the show. Obviously, has
How do we find you,
responsibilities.
Natasha? What platforms?
Instagram, Natasha Hastings. YouTube sent me a notice saying that I'm gonna lose my partnership, so I need to post some content like tomorrow. But yeah, Instagram, X. Yeah, those.
I'm
two
never calling it
platforms.
that. Sorry.
Oh yeah.
I'm not going to be calling
And
it
let them
that.
know. Let them know what you do on the side. So obviously you've let the sport. You know what I'm saying? You've left the sport. but now you're onto new pastures. What are you doing now?
Yeah, still sell the cosmetics, the Natasha
Beauty line.
Hastings
Ladies, come on.
cosmetics.
Thanksgiving,
Today I'm
Christmas,
wearing
get it for your
war paint.
significant other. War paint. Fierce.
But also, I am a counselor, so I work with athletes in mental performance.
Really?
Consulting or counseling. I'm licensed in the state of South Carolina. I can
South
consult
Carolina.
Anywhere else, so hit me in the DMs and I'll shoot you a link to set up a one-on-one session. I'm
Look
not
after
taking
your
no
mental
insurance.
health. Health is
Cash-
wealth. Very
cash pay,
important.
cash pay.
That's fantastic, though. Looking how athletes are transitioning beyond the sport. Stellar athlete, and now she's doing great things beyond it. And she has her own business, entrepreneur. The Seek is mine.
It'd be a great
We
idea.
only have the best on this platform, man.
100%. It'd be great idea to do some content around that, don't you think, Nethaneel? For her to be doing some content around stuff like that,
Phenomenal.
especially on the track
Y'all,
and field
y'all
network.
come shoot the content and edit it.
Especially on the
and all
track and field network.
things.
Don't worry about that. We'll talk about that another time. But
We'll make
just
it
saying,
make
just
sense.
Needs to happen. If you're not following Nethaneel Mitchell Blake at Nethaneel on Instagram, fairly
Come on.
simple.
NETHANEEL, the Gallem glucose, and what I can't remember what I said.
I don't remember either.
It's too late.
Yeah.
What I done?
Right.
I used it right that time. Anson_Henry on Instagram. Go ahead and follow the Track and Field Network on Instagram and on Twitter and
Shout
also
out
on
Anson
YouTube.
Henry, man.
Respect, yo, content's coming like crazy. You got to be aware. You got to be aware of, keep your ear to the ground and what's going on in track and field. This is where you need to be. Respect the love that y'all have been showing the spring culture. It's been really, and I see y'all's DMs, when y'all give me the love, I really appreciate that, We're doing our thing out here. We're trying to, have a
Feed the
different voice. You know what I'm saying?
Relentlessly.
You be
So
out
big
here
you
trying
up
to
yours,
start
trust me.
fires. That's what you do.
Tasha, you love it, Come on, man. Let's be real.
No more. What's it called? Wild cards. Wild card queen.
Yeah,
We're letting
wild
that
cards.
go. We
I'm
picking a
forever
side and
gonna
we
have a
standing
wild
on it.
card.
Yeah, trust me. Yeah, keep an eye out for some more news on the finale next week. It's gonna be something special, Big up everybody in the sprint culture world.
Come on. Load the comments up, man. 50
Sign
comments
it
and
up,
we're gonna go live on Twitch, man. 50 comments.
And listen,
500 likes, we're going live. Let's go.
trust me. And listen, you don't always have to get violent. Sometimes if you need to settle the score,
Let's meet me on the track and see if you can beat me.
No joke.
big up everybody in the sprint culture world. We out,
Appreciate your time. Stay
Peace.
blessed. See you for the final.